Oh man, don't let people question your mission or the things that you want to achieve in life. Don't let it be questioned. Even yourself. Don't question yourself, man. If you know that's something you seeking and you want to do, like I say, ask God for His wisdom and knowledge. And always trust in Him and let Him direct your paths. And you can. You can't even measure what God can do for you because He holds the future. So. Again, for the cause of checking in. Hope everything going well with everybody as always. Everybody on the up and up, as I always say. Today I just wanted to talk about, pre-record a video for next week. I may upload this next week. Then again, how the spirit goes. I may do it this week. But I kind of want to talk about instances with Jesus, was kind of questioning on who he was, kind of one in the beginning, and also one towards the end of his ministry, being questioned, and a lot of times when things ain't, going as well, just like in our life, when things ain't going as well, whether it be in your job or school or wherever, man, something that you are set out to do for yourself or a mission, you got a mission in your head. This is what I want to do. Sometimes, when times get hard, sometimes, you get questions from other people, but also sometimes you questioning yourself on your abilities, and I kind of want this, y'all probably already heard these before. I try to get stuff just in case somebody else don't know about it, who stumbles on these videos, who may not know the Bible. I try to link it up so, make it understandable. Sometimes I stumble, don't use the greatest of English and stumble a little bit, but hey, I'm going to keep going, And that's our mission. As if you're a believer for Christ, you don't have a choice. That's connected to your salvation. You got to tell somebody else of the good. They say good news. But the salvation of the Lord. But I'm gonna begin. I don't want to keep rambling on. I just want to kind of get you in the mindset of thinking. Don't question yourself and don't allow people to questioning your mission. What you're trying to achieve in life and things like that. To the word. I'm going to start in Matthew, the 4th chapter, about, I'm pretty everybody should know. I probably not read everything, but in the beginning, it talks about, Jesus, after he got baptized and everything, he went into the wilderness, he prayed, prayed 40 days and 40 nights. And I'm going to start probably that third verse, St. Matthew 4 and 4 and 3. This is after, like I said, he prayed for 40 days and 40 nights. He began to be hungry or weaken his body, St. Matthew 4 and 3. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. If thou be, questioning Jesus' mission. Fourth verse, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple. And says unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. And again, questioning him again, his mission, in this time he kind of used a little bit of word. I kind of think about how certain people in the day's time are, just to they take it a little bit further, and question things that you're trying to do, or even in the natural, you trying to seek this job, but they'll try to say, do this, and do that, things like that, not necessarily in a matter of to help you, some things like that. I'm pretty sure y'all know about those things, sometimes people do things or say things for you to do, or sometimes they even get you in trouble or get you out the way. And when I keep reading on down, you're going to see that, where the enemy's intentions was, while trying to get Jesus to do certain things, and everything. Let me get my little sanitizer. My nose start running. Oh, man. But anyway, you're going to see, I ain't got no tissue with me. Let's keep running with it. In the 7th verse, Jesus said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. 8th verse, again the devil taking him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then says Jesus unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. So coming on down, like I said, this was the main thing he wanted. It's a lot of people that kind of want you to get out the right way of doing things, shortcuts here and cut things there, get you off your game, get you off the right path or the right way of doing things, Pretty much sometimes people do that, so they can have something to go back and tell on you, so that they know you maybe be better than them at something, or they want something for yourself. And we all know reason why the enemy got cast out of heaven, because he wanted God's place, and God, that wasn't gonna happen. He got cast out of heaven for that. But anyway, all these instances, Jesus, he knew who he was, and a lot of times, a lot of people do things, like I say, they try to get things done faster, or want to showboat, or like I say, try to cut corners and everything, trying to make stuff big, make themselves big, but like I said, at the end of the day, and they try to get you to follow them, their way of doing things, when it's a right way of doing things. So that's what you have to watch out for. But on into the I'm gonna head to the second one though, because like I say, this is after this incident, during that time, Jesus, not only he proved himself to be the Son of God throughout his ministry. He did everything. He did many miracles and everything for people. He did exactly what he was sent to do. And, even to the cross, I'm going to kind of go to that right quick. If you go to, let me see. Let me see if I'm going to stay in the same book of Matthew. Because Mark, Luke, and John have their own account. But I'm going to just go through here and see which one I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to go in the same book. If you turn with me to St. Matthew, the end of this same book. But this is coming up to where, which was part of Jesus' mission. He knew he was going to be treated and did every type of way for just doing no wrong, but helping people. But because of people's, in that time, envy and bitterness, and you know, they got to the end. He knew, like I say, he knew what was going to happen to him, how men was going to be treated. He even told his friends, his disciples, and other people what things that were going to be done to him. But anyway, St. Matthew, the 27th chapter, and I'm going to begin reading. I'm going to start at the 39th verse. This is after, he been beaten and all marked and everything, But let's read, start at the 39th verse. And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads, and saying, thou that destroyest the temple and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself. If thou be the Son of God, come down from the cross. Likewise, also the chief priests, mocking him with the scribes and elders, said, he saved others, himself he cannot save. If he be the King of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him. Trusting in God, let him deliver him now, if he will have him. For he said, I am the Son of God. I'm going to stop right there. It's sad, at the very end, that's when people figured out, when they start seeing big things start to happen. It took a whole lot of, other stuff to happen to see that who he was, But the biggest thing I want you to get out of this, that, people may not see it now, but eventually they will see it. Now they saw they gonna see the proof of what you do. And even to this book, they said he saved others, but himself he cannot save. So that was all his whole mission, to save people. Save people from their sins, heal the sick, cleanse the leper. That was his mission. He did all that. Even to the end, like I said, after all of that, a lot of them should have been a breath on the things of the law and the prophecy, but they didn't. They weren't. They was all about themselves. They would have known who was among them, but nope. Like I say, a lot of people be on themselves a whole lot. They don't much care. They can't see nothing, any good or anything out of nobody or what they do. But even through those times, Jesus kept it moving. And like I say, even to the cross, even through death process, he finished it. He finished his work. And like I say, those believers today, we know he's on the right hand of God, and we wait to see him. That's why we live this life that we live, hopefully one day to see him again. But anyway, man, I hope you got some out, just the word. But like I say, in life, things gonna come up, that's gonna, like I say, the biggest thing, you should never let question yourself, that purpose in you, in your heart of hearts, as they say, don't question it. Just keep it moving. If you believe, and have faith, faith move mountains, and that's a true saying. Whatever mountain in your way, it got to move. As long as you keep the faith, and a lot of people say the man upstairs, but he is my father. My father upstairs. I like to say it that way. In the heavens. I know if I got him on my side, the whole world can be against you. God is more than the whole world against you. So, don't you question, your mission. Don't get yourself in the point of want to turn back, or don't let people question your mission either. Jesus didn't let nobody question his mission. He knew what he had to do. He did the right and necessary things to do. Follow it to the T. Follow what the Father wanted. Even when he got to the end, he was saying, Lord, if this cup can pass for me, let it pass, but not my will, but your will be done. And that was God's will, and we know that's not the end of the story. you know, the bright side of, you know, that he rose on that third day. You know, that got me cheesing, man. He rose on that third day, you know, with all power, you know, not this, you know, all power in heaven and earth. You know, he's gonna be the judge, you know, all of that. God crowning Jesus with all that. And in the end, you know, but this video is gonna be long, but hey, once you feel completed, you know, it feels complete when you're doing what you know you had set out in your heart, whether even in the natural, you know, you ain't set out in your heart that you want to do something, and when you achieve it, it's a blessing to you. You know, your faith and your working, you know, when it comes to pass, you know, it makes you feel good. You know, I thank God, you know, for all the blessings that he blessed me with in my life, you know, and I know it's more to come. You know, even like I say, even in tough times, you know, sometimes you feel like you question yourself sometimes, you know, even in choices, and sometimes even like I say in this life, you wonder sometimes, like we always say, you know, don't question God and don't always saying why, but that's normal. You know, if you got any type of relationship, you know, some things you're gonna question, you know, but there's nothing wrong with that. No more feelings. You know, even Jesus, like I say, if, you know, they could and pass, he was in a natural flesh, we in natural bodies. So like I said, when you're in a relationship with God, sometimes the biggest thing that's talk to God. You know, he wants to have a relationship with you, you know, not nobody else. You know, we got to have, like I say, in the natural, we got to have leadership in the natural and in the spiritual. But sometimes, you know, it takes sometimes that one-on-one with the fathers. You know, he's there always. But anyway, I'm finna this video. I know it's going way over, but I just want to leave that with y'all, man. Don't let people question your mission or the things that you want to achieve in life. Don't let it be questioned. You know, even yourself. Don't question yourself, man. If you know that's something you seeking and you want to do, like I say, ask God for his wisdom and knowledge, you know, and always trust in him and let him direct your paths. And you can, you can't even measure what God can do for you, because he holds the future. So don't be questioning, man. Don't question your mission or whatever you want to do in life. If you want to do it, you know, you can do it. You know, especially when it comes down to helping people in any manner, you know, helping somebody or providing a service somebody, you know. But anyway, man, I don't want to keep on talking, but I hope y'all got somebody word today, and I hope I encourage somebody in some type of way, man. Y'all be safe as always, and as I always say, stay thankful, you know, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. Peace out.